Hey everybody, welcome to Live at 5-ish today. My session with my student ran a little long because he was running a little late, so I am running a little late for you guys, but happy Monday. I hope you are staying warm on this cold January day, and maybe you're getting out of the deep freeze like we are. I don't know, got a little bit above freezing today, so I'm getting ready to actually go out in the neighborhood with the dog because she's been driving me crazy. So, but before I do that, we're going to talk hoops. So if you're joining me, give me a hello, give me a hashtag live. If you're catching the replay, that's fine too. Give me a hashtag replay. But we are going to take a look at some of the hoops that are in our line. So, hey Kelly, welcome on. So let's talk about hoops. Hoops we have in all sizes, from the very small, what I call huggy hoops, to something kind of medium size like I'm wearing today. These are our new Orbit earrings, and I'm going to take them off so you can see them up close. Loving them so far. They are more of a substantial hoop. They're kind of wide, and they've got that silver, kind of that detailing on the side of them. And they're about the size of maybe a nickel. I don't know. They're not quite as big as a quarter, but they're just a nice, substantial size hoop. So for all of you that love silver, these are called Orbit. I so wish they came in gold, but right now only silver, so we will see. So those are one of our new ones. So, so we'll start with some that are that size and then kind of make our way up to what we have as our largest hoops. You guys can tell me at the end, like, which ones are now going on your wish list. So I'll start small, like I said. We have some that are more of the huggy style hoop. We just added our hazy. These are hazy. We just added the hazy in the hematite that you see here. Now we've had these already in gold and silver. People love them because they're just the size of an everyday, you know, if you're at work and you need something kind of conservative, they're not too big, these are a good choice. If you wear a headset or something like that, they're probably not going to bother you either. So hazy is a good option if you're looking for a smaller hugger hoop. Like I said, they come in silver, gold, and the hematite that you see here. So we were excited that they added the hematite. So that's hazy. We've had, in that similar size, we've had the crest hoops for a while now. These have that nail, this is a Cartier inspired look. If you were to go on Cartier's website and search just like nail jewelry, you'll see that they have a whole collection. So you can see the front of it there, it looks like a nail. So these come in silver and gold. They may still be available in rose gold, but I know we have them in silver and gold. Again, a huggy style hoop, so they're going to be a smaller, everyday style hoop called, yeah, I forgot the name. Oh, Crest. I was like, the name escaped me. Those are called Crest. So silver, gold. So having said that, those of you that have the Crest hoops, if you want something similar in size, check out our new Trend hoops. Now, let me turn one of these. Let me actually just take it off. Our Trend hoop is another Cartier inspired piece. I lost the back over there, but okay, let me hold these up so you can see them. So I want you to see the front detailing on them. They're definitely have that Cartier look to them. So can you see that detailing around there? So these come in gold and silver. Make a great regular price or even a half price earring. So again, Trend is the name of those. And I just dropped the back on the floor. Well, whatever. Oh my gosh. It's a Monday. Another one that's in the same size family are the marble hoops. And I wanted to show these one more time before they're not in the current catalog, but they're still available. So they are they're gold with white and black enamel around the side of them. Then they've got some crystals along the front. So these are called marble. Black and gold and white definitely kind of an elevated hoop with that black and white enamel. And these are called marble. So that is a fun style hoop, all in that same size family. Now getting a little bit larger, don't forget we also have a pack. This is called Wren, like the bird, W-R-E-N. And it comes as a set of 3 earrings. You get the stud, and then you get 2 sets of hoops there. You get the gold hoops with kind of like a twisted regular hoop, and then you got the hoop with the glass pearls on it as well. So this is a nice set because it gets you 2 pair of the hoops to go with it. Now getting a little bit larger are the glow earrings, and some of you have these. These are some that we have that come in all 4 colors. So you see the silver here. So, and they have crystals on the front of them. So I have the hematite pair on. I actually had these on earlier today and I changed into the Orbit ones. But you'll notice that all the glow, G-L-O, have crystals on the front of them, which next to your face makes you look more alert. So if you are sleep deprived, Kelly, I'm thinking of you. If you are sleep deprived, wear crystals next to your face because it helps you look a little more awake. So glow come in silver, gold, rose gold, and hematite. These are about the size of a quarter. They're a 1-inch hoop, kind of a medium-sized hoop. Something a similar size, just because they're a puffy example, are the Embraceable that come in silver or gold. They're hollow inside, so they're not heavy, even though they look a little bit thicker. That's that Cobra style that has been all the rage lately. So they're a little bit thicker, but they're not heavy because they are hollow. So these are called Embraceable, a great regular price item when you're looking for your cart, because they're like around $30, I think. So we've had those in the catalog. Now, in that similar size, we just added the new custard hoops. Now, I wanted to show these up close and personal. So like I said, they are similar in size to glow. So there's the glow right next to them. So, but they've got this suede like cord wrapped around them. They're kind of an off-white, kind of a cream color. Custard's the name of them, which is kind of a good name for them, I guess. These are going to be fabulous all through, just through winter as a neutral. And then imagine even in the spring and the summer when you're pairing them with, like, you know, some of our, like your bathing suit cover up or things like that, or a sundress or something like that. So I feel like they're a good neutral for the winter, and they're a good neutral going into spring and summer as well, because they're just going to go with everything. So those are called Custard, and those are brand new. Now, about the same size again are the Queenie hoops, and I had these on the other night. So Queenie come only in the gold, but you'll notice they've got that quatrefoil detailing on them that we've had in so many of our pieces. Just a nice 1-inch, oh, they're gonna get stuck. A nice 1-inch hoop again, okay? Similar in size to glow, but they've got a different look to them. These always get people compliments when they wear them. So these are called Queenie. And then we have a couple of new ones that are forward-facing hoops, but they're a larger hoop. So if you want something larger, which is typically what I wear, something a little bit more substantial, we've got a couple of new ones and some old ones that stayed behind in the catalog. These are called Tempo. So check out Tempo. I'm going to put one on just so you can see how long they are. So lightweight. So if you've got some of our other, like our Whisper earrings or something like that, some of our bigger dangle earrings that we talk about not being heavy, these are not heavy. Let me see if I can get one off the card, but hold on, I'm going to show you how long they are. So Tempo right now only come in gold. We'll see. Maybe they'll release a silver at some point. I don't know. We were talking about the fact today that a long time ago, we used to just get new jewelry like twice a year. And now we get jewelry so often. So sometimes they don't release both colors, but then they come out with it later. Okay, so this is the Tempo. You can see they are a little bit long. They're not too long for me. They're not hitting the sweatshirt, even though it looks like it, they are. So these are called Tempo. Yeah, they're very lightweight. They're actually lighter weight than the Orbit that I've got in over here, okay? So that is a forward-facing one. So if you do wear, you know, I think of these. These were super popular when we had COVID because that's what we were wearing with our masks because we could not wear the people didn't like the regular hoops because they kept getting caught on the mask. And so the forward-facing hoops kind of got their popularity back then. And they're making a comeback, it appears. The other one I wanted to show, this is one you see me wear quite a bit, are the Chantel hoops. Now, Chantel are available in gold and silver. They've got that link, that chain link that's ever so popular. These are a 2-inch hoop, one of my personal favorites that I wear a lot. So these are called Chantel. And then the last one that I have to show right now are a new pair called Olive. And again, they're another forward-facing hoop. So the last hoop today, they're called Olive. So Olive have this forward-facing gold hoop, and then you'll notice they've got that triangle that dangles off of them. I was like, can you take it off? No, you can't take it off. The triangle dangles off of them, and you can see that it picks up. There's hints of mint, green, and peach, and cream. So the thing is, though, they're going to go with so much. I mean, you don't have to be wearing like green to wear these. It's going to be, you know, going to pick up a lot. And I have worn these already. They are super lightweight, and they're normal length. And by normal length, I mean for those of you that are like, I have a short neck, you can still pull these off. Because I want you to see them next to like Moana. They're the same length, okay? They're the same length as your Moanas, those of you that have Moanas. So these are definitely a shorter earring than the Tempo that I tried on, okay? So definitely a more everyday length that are gonna fit more people. So we got Tempo, if you like a longer, more statement earring. And then we've got Olive. These are more of just, they fit everybody kind of earring. So let me know in the comments, which ones are you liking? Which ones need to go on your list? Because the thing about hoops is they look great on every face shape. Everybody can pull off a hoop earring, which isn't the case with all earrings. So no matter what your face shape, whether you're an oval shape like me, whether you're a heart-shaped face or a square-shaped face, you can pull off a hoop earring. So we have lots of styles to choose from. And remember that all of our earrings are going to have surgical steel post. So those of you with ear sensitivities like myself are not going to have that issue. So reach out if you need help for building a cart and you want to build a cart with some hoop earrings. I'll be glad to help you out. And just as a reminder, I did post today that today is the last day to get in on the free extra necklace that I am giving away with any order. So if you need a shopping link, you let me know. I will see you guys back here tomorrow, live at 5. Have a good evening. Bye.